Rishi Sunak has also given an exclusive interview to PTI. There's so much that has been uncovered over there as well. He says that he's against extremism. He's also spoken about the Hindu religion, the Hindu ideology, and he's going to be here. His family is waiting for him here. There's going to be a proper Punjabi affair that's already been thought of, but it seems like because he's going to be so busy, he won't be able to attend that particular event. But planning proper ki hui hai. But coming to that PTI exclusive interview, Varghese, what according to you was the biggest takeaway?
See, two things that caught my eye. One is he says that it is the right time for India to host the G20 meet. Probably saying that India is holding it at the right time, especially when you require to break a lot of walls that are there between existing partners as well. So this is the right time to do that. But then one more factor is that he says that he does not support extremism. Of course, we've seen how certain elements within the United Kingdom have been using the offices of the United Kingdom and also the territory of United Kingdom for anti-India activities. We have seen how the Khalistani extremists have been in fact using it.
Absolutely.
This is a welcome statement from him saying that of course the UK does not go ahead and endorse such extremism. But the fact remains is that the movement is quite thriving there, and they have been talking about horrendous things to be carried on against the property of Indian Republic in the United Kingdom as well. They have tried to attack it. We have seen not only in the United Kingdom, we have seen it in Canada as well as in the US as well. So it's going to be a tough task, but how we are going to in fact come to that level of understanding on how to tackle Khalistani extremism, because we know that most of the West tend to have imported some of those problems of other countries, and they are turning out to be problems for themselves now.
But the interview got really interesting also. Take a look at this, Nancy. It says here that what does the British Prime Minister discuss at the dinner table with his Indian parents-in-law? Is it Indian politics or the challenges of running Britain? Well, it's neither. It's cricket. The most political we tend to get is in our discussion of cricket.
I love how candid he is with everything, and I think, I think India, I don't know what he says. I think every time Rishi Sunak comes out and whenever he says, and I don't know why, but Indians are like, "Hamara ladka aa gaya." No, ye hamara hai. But I mean, and the way he talks about Hinduism, I'm a Hindu, I'm a proud Hindu. And he said that in the interview as well, and I think the way he approached the whole, Khalistan issue was so important. And he talked about the free trade deals as well, that, that India and, ties and, it will be creating more job opportunities, extending that hand towards India was so important. And the approach that he had towards extremism, he said very clearly, he's like, UK support free speech, but free speech cannot extend up to extremism. Whatever happened, he condemned whatever happened at the Indian High Commission in London. And I think it was very important for him to come out.
Which is why he says that we won't accept extremism.
Yeah. And I think it was very much needed for a Prime Minister to come out and say that and give a clear message that, we condemn that and we are with you. And unlike, I think he had a very clear and, he had a very, a very straightforward approach to it rather than what, US had or what Justin Trudeau had.
Canada seems to be in fact skirting the issue every now and then, but yes, this is the first time you have something really concrete coming in from the UK.
Well, he says the first thing he did after becoming the Prime Minister was to hold Deepavali celebrations at Downing Street. That was his priority. So when it comes to an Indian origin Prime Minister in the United Kingdom, somebody in the garb of Rishi Sunak is something that is very welcomed back here at home. May Rishi Sunak continue to be the United Kingdom Prime Minister for days to come.